I feel like right now is the time to balance your your logic and your intuition, like make decisions that make sense from a place of love. Obviously, we're not just doing anything. And then also we want to make sure that we're taking I'm hearing heed, take heed, take advice from spirit. Like, say you get an intuitive nudge to do something, or you get a download to do something. um I'm hearing like you don't always have to trust your intuition. I heard someone else say this in the video earlier, like sometimes your intuition can be clouded by other experiences that you went through. So like, say you've lived your life a certain way up to a certain point, what you're hearing in your intuition or like instinct, a lot of people like to say like your intuition or your instinct is always right, but sometimes it is like determined based on your environment and also your trauma, and then also like things that you've been through in your life. So even if you do get an intuitive nudge to do something, you also have to make sure that makes sense. Or like, I'm here like not confusing your intuition for like um not confusing your intuition for your trauma. I don't really want to call it trauma because it's not always like trauma, but sometimes it is like just intrusive thoughts, or like not thinking that just because you're hearing something in your head that that's absolutely the truth, or that's absolutely what it has to be. And right as I was saying that, the devil card came out. Like sometimes it just is negative thoughts. Like sometimes it just is negative thoughts, or just sometimes it can be other people's thoughts, like especially if you consider yourself a channeler, or if you consider yourself psychic or anything like that. Sometimes you are able to pick up on other people's thoughts, and I think this can sometimes be so that you can be, I'm hearing, warned about this person. Like next time you have an intrusive thought, ask yourself, whose thought is this? And as soon as the thought comes, like as soon as the name comes to your head, you'll know, like maybe this is a person who's influencing your life, or somebody who is just wishing down on you, wishing better on you. Like I really don't like to be the type of reader that talks about that kind of stuff. Like it's enough readers out there doing that, but sometimes you really do have to be cautious, cognizant, and I'm hearing prepared for like separating yourself from those energies and those people. And I'm also hearing it's not always the other person's fault. Like say you ask that question, whose thought is this, and you get a name that you don't want it to be them. Like you're like, oh, I never would have thought this person was sending me this type of energy. But also some people just have negative thoughts themselves, so they don't really even mean to send you energy like that. Like it could be an insecurity within themselves, or something in their lives that they haven't addressed or worked on. um okay, so I'm guessing that's really what this reading is going to be about. So I'm getting, this could be a coworker, this could be somebody who is influencing your plans, someone you have told about your plans. um I'm hearing somebody you're telling your information to. This could be somebody who, when you tell them stuff, they kind of put you down about it. Or maybe it's like they don't believe in themselves, so they don't believe something is possible for other people. Like, if you ever told somebody, like, oh, I'm getting a promotion, they're like, well, how'd you do that? Or they're like somebody that just don't believe that good things can be possible. But I'm hearing this is a result of the world that they live in. Conflicted. This person could be very conflicted. Like, they are just very poverty, like they have a poverty mindset, they have a low vibrational mindset, so where, so like I say, they don't really believe that good things can come to them. And if something does come to them, like something good comes to them, they think it's a miracle. Like I'm here, even if it don't come to them, like they think that good things happening to poor people is a miracle. When I say poor, I don't mean financially. It can be financially, but I mean like poor mindset, poor habits, like they just think that it has to be a miracle if anything good happens to somebody who don't usually have a lot. Like I said I wasn't taking reversals, but they said this one card I can take in reverse is the Chariot in reverse. So like I said, they just don't think that good things, I just heard they don't think good things come to small people. Let me get my next deck. Should we figure out who this is? Okay, they're saying we're going to figure out who this is. Mind you, this is a general reading, so this is going to be different for every person. I'm going to try to get a general sense of who this is, or maybe like how they are related to you, but you have to take it as it resonates. If you would like a personal reading, then the link is going to be in the description of this video. Okay, so let's see, who is this person, or like who is this person, whether it's the energy, a zodiac sign, any kind of message we can get about who this person is. Yeah, like I said, this is somebody you tell your business to. Like, and then I'm also getting somebody you need to stop telling your business to. It's like you're not seeing how you telling your business to this person is impacting you. And it don't even have to be like, not like messy business. Like you might not be spilling the tea about your relationships, or like, about things going wrong in your life. But even if you tell them things that's going good, like they just don't necessarily have the best perception of life and how the world works. So they're not able to like congratulate you. Like I heard they're not very congratulatory. I don't know if this is the actual word, but yeah. So it's like we have the world card and the five of wands. Like they're constantly fighting against the world or fighting against themselves in the world. They just feel like that like it's one of those people who, like a pessimist, like somebody who just inherently thinks the world is evil, or like they want to be sheltered from the world. I'm also hearing it's like somebody who their ego is kind of so big where they think they're better than the world, or they think they need to, I'm hearing like hiding the world from your kid, or hiding your kid from the world. Like this person just really thinks that they're God's gift to humanity, need to be sheltered, they need to be like protected from everything because the world is just so bad, and they just like, people are not ready for them. It's like those men who, like, no offense to men, but like, I mean, I don't give a damn if you take offense, but like those men who just think they're God's gift to the earthly creation. I don't know. Seven of Cups, delusional. This person or these people are very delusional. Like they think they have more to offer than they actually do. Like in this picture, in this rendition of the Seven of Cups, it's a tree with 7 cups, like on the tree, right? And it's apples inside of the tree, but the tree is on fire. And what I'm hearing is like it's spoiled apples in these cups. Like these people are not, I don't know, like they're just not giving that. So I don't know if you know somebody that's like that. The world card, this is like fixed signs, so it doesn't exactly say the zodiac signs on here, but I know fixed signs is like Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and who's the other one? Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. So it could be any of those signs, or you could be any of those signs. Naturally, it could be water sign, because 7 of Cups, like water signs are probably some of the most delusional, right next to air. I was about to say airheads, right next to air signs. Knight of Wands, I don't really know what that means. What is Knight of Wands? Knight of Wands with the Hangman. I feel like this person is very quick to give advice, or give, like, I'm hearing tainted advice. You have the 6 of Cups as well. It could be someone from your childhood, not from just your childhood, but like from your past overall. Could have been like your teen years, young adult years, few years ago, whatever. Somebody from your past. Like when I say past, I mean someone that you're not necessarily in communication with in this present day, or you could be. You could be, yeah. Okay, they're saying you could be. Okay, let's see what this one card is, and then I'm gonna switch to the other deck. I don't know where it's at. Okay, the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. So they're saying to get, I guess, information on what you need to know. Maybe about this person or about the situation. What you need to know. King of Pentacles, regardless of how much this person tries to influence you, you're always going to be able to stay steady on your goals, and you will eventually, if you haven't already reached a certain level of success, or like kingdom, I don't really know what that means. Like I'm here, like you're somebody who has achieved certain things, and you will still be able to like continue with that and achieve more. It's just a matter of keeping yourself guarded, keeping your resources guarded, keeping your assets protected, not just through physical terms, like, keeping your money in a certain bank, keeping money in a savings account, investing, or like, making sure your house has a camera, or like you have weapons, if I can say that on this app, like not like that can protect you, if that makes sense. Like having things set in place so that you're feeling safe and protected and grounded in your root chakra. Also, this could be a father figure, and or there is a father figure watching over you. I just heard Genesis, like I guess in the Bible, Genesis, maybe, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. In the beginning there was heaven and earth. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe as above so below. Keeping your they're saying keep your assets guarded with your mind, so maybe you should do some type of protection work. But sometimes it's as simple as like what I'm learning on my journey, or like not learning, but what I have learned, I guess, is that sometimes doing magic or like any kind of ritual can be as simple as like keeping your mind pure, for like a better terms, or like doing things with your mind, like using the law of assumption or the law of attraction. Like I don't find myself doing as many physical rituals, like setting up candles and stuff like that now. It's more so like me using my mind to get what I want or do what I need. So that could be something that you are going to do. Taking it back to the basics, yeah, because like even before I learned all of this like magic and occult stuff, my initial thing was just to be very like not novice, but like very like natural. Like, you know, a kid just, when a kid wants something, kids manifest all the time, and when they want something they just either ask for it or they just assume they can have it. Like they don't really be doing a lot of stuff. Like there is people who grow up like that, like doing rituals and like spells and stuff like that, but most of the time it's just like as a beginner you just do what you can. We have the 8 of Swords. I'm trying to see what this means. Maybe there is like a family dynamic that makes you feel insecure. Like say it's like the way your family acts or responds to things that can make you feel kind of insecure. But it's like you have to emotionally detach from that, because not everybody who has some advice to give you has good advice, and not everybody who maybe you look up to is also someone who you should be taking emotional like examples from. Like maybe you can rely on someone for financial advice, but when it comes to regulation, like regulating their emotions, they're not the best. Or maybe, you know, you can rely on them for like moral support or mental support, but you don't want to necessarily model your emotional responses off of them. The only reason I'm saying emotions is because of the cups. Once again, this could be a water sign, a fixed sign, or a water sign. Is really what I've been getting. I do see Aries because of the Emperor, but I don't really feel like that's a sign. I feel like that's just Aries as an O. When I was saying about the Emperor, I got the Emperor card, and then I heard Genesis. There is also a lot of cards that have the whole zodiac wheel on it, like the Emperor card in this deck. It has all the zodiacs on it, as well as the Fool card has all the zodiacs on it, and then the World card kind of represents that, even though it's like fixed signs. But yeah. So you might be one of those people that I am too, where you're like, it's more than the sun sign. Like it's your entire chart contributes to like how you feel and how you move throughout life. You don't strictly focus on your main zodiac sign. I was just kind of using that as a way to make it make sense, or like to more be able to relate if this reading was for you. There's also this staff that he's holding that kind of looks like a sun. But what I was saying is the Emperor card represents Aries, and I was saying Genesis. So like, and Aries also represents the beginning, as well as Genesis represents the beginning. So let me see what is the significance of that. And I know I also said in the beginning there was the heaven and the earth. Like, what is the significance? Okay, so what I'm channeling is that Aries in your birth chart represents the first sign. Like it represents the first house, even though you might have a different zodiac sign there, right? But Aries represents the first house, and heaven and earth is like your first house is going to represent the heaven, like the within yourself, and on earth is going to represent the rest of your chart. So it's kind of like the way that you perceive life, because of your own personality and your own like self beliefs. I'm hearing emotional intelligence. I don't know if that's just, I mean, okay. Yeah. I'm also hearing about like how birth charts come to be. Like if you think about what a birth chart is, like it's just a chart of the solar system. So it's like that solar system being the heavens, and then on earth being how it reflects down into your life. They're saying think about how your chart reflects into your daily life. You can also think about transits, progressions, stuff like that. Like you might say, oh, because someone is a Gemini, they have a Gemini sun, like think about how it translates to earth. If you're someone who's studying astrology as well, like you should think about the physical um happenings, I guess, of a birth chart, like how it translates into the physical. We also have the Lover's card, which is Gemini, which is funny. I just used the example of Gemini, and that card is right there. I had a dream about a Gemini last night. Like, one, it was irritating because get out my face, but also it was interesting. Okay. They're saying telling me to talk about the dream. So in the dream, there was a Gemini who proposed to me and we were engaged, but he didn't give me an engagement ring. He gave me like a teapot attached to like a chain. I still don't know what that's supposed to mean, but like he gave me a teapot attached to a chain, and then I was asking him, "What is this? Like, what am I supposed to do?" And he shows me how to use it. Like he's like imitating the action of pouring a teapot. Like imagine you have the teapot, something like tipping it over, showing you like how to use it, how to pour tea out of the teapot. And then I'm like, okay, what the hell does this have to do with an engagement? Why did you give me that? And he's like, well, I don't do the ring thing, so this is the best I can do. I don't really know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Like, maybe I need to meditate on that, but y'all, maybe that's for somebody, like somebody not giving you as much as you deserve, or somebody not like fully what do you say, appreciating or expressing. I don't really know, but honestly, if I can be real with y'all, I don't give a damn about this person. Like every time I dream about them or think about them, I'm like, I literally don't care. I don't understand why they're popping up in my head. But I feel like that's also the same thing what I was saying. Like some people, like if you're psychic or a channeler, sometimes you just get other people's thoughts or some other people's like energy because they are thinking about you, or they're trying to manifest you or something like that. Like I know this one person, the person that I'm talking about, they always watch my stories first. Like anytime I post, they're the first person to watch my story, but they never like it, they never interact, they never like, but it's always them in my energy or in my business, and I always be like, leave me alone. So that could be the case, like for you, like somebody who is just always in your face or like in your energy. Or like one thing that I believe or that I sometimes say is that anytime I think about someone like randomly, it's because they're thinking about me, like they're sending me the thought, which makes sense because I don't know, but some people really do that. Like whether it's like intentional or unintentional, whether it's good thoughts, bad thoughts, like people thinking about you or talking about you or whatever, it can send signals through the universe to get to you. I'm pretty sure there's like a scientific study behind that. Like if y'all want to research it, that like thoughts or brain waves can really transfer to the next person. That's why telepathy is a thing. That's why, you think about someone and they call you, or etc. Like it is really a such thing as like brain waves can travel, or I don't know if it's actually the brain waves, something, what the hell I'm trying to say, something like that. Like waves travel from brain to brain, honey. Okay. They're saying slow down. Sometimes you just need to hang around and chill. Like if you're one of those busybody people that's always on the go. They're also telling me to slow down so I can get the message. I guess because I said I don't know what the dream means. Is that important? No. Is that something I should figure out on my own? Yes. Okay. So I don't know. 5. What does that mean? Okay. I'm trying to figure out if they want me to keep going with this reading, but they're not really saying the next thing they want me to do, like what they want me to figure out. They're saying the number 5. I don't know if that's significant to somebody. 5. They just keep saying 5, 5, 5. I'm like, you want 5 cards? You want 5 what? 5 decks? Baby, I don't know what that means. What does 5 mean? And then they're saying 4. Are we counting down? I'm very confused. I don't know. I'm just channeling a bunch of different words, or not words, but numbers. Heard 5 and then 4. 8 of Pentacles, work. Let me pause this.